Hey guys, it's Justin. Just wanted to preface this episode to say that this recording is a little bit older. There is a show Saturday, May 13th at Benji's Cafe in Daleville. It is an all-female comedy show, and Caroline, who is featured in this episode, will be performing. I've seen her live. She's fantastic. I would highly recommend that show. For more information, you can find the Benji's Cafe or Daleville Comedy Facebook pages. Enjoy the episode.
I'm good. About you? I hear you.
You're just fucking up a podcast.
Is he still playing? No.
Need a pair of those shades.
All right.
But
good deal. That's good.
Welcome to the Dead Mom Club.
Well, Mom dead.
It's super exclusive.
Yay.
Dead Mom Club.
Live on location.
At Crawdad Festival.
We are at the Crawdad Music Festival in Ozark, and we are actually at Merle Norman. Give us some immunity.
Yeah. Give us a beauty.
Merle Norman and shout
Anxiously awaiting the arrival of Caroline Exum.
Yeah. I sucked some heads today and some tails.
Did you?
I got a little claw action.
When you said that, so that got a little weird for a second there. You went and some tails.
You didn't have to point it out, but
Well, we don't have video yet.
yeah.
It's coming.
Hey, did you have fun sucking some heads and tails?
Had a lot of fun sucking heads and tails.
I
All right,
can't
cool.
hear anything she said. So
That was the woman on the street. Yeah. Did you hear that, Justin? We're good.
yeah.
We're good. We got it. We're good. Cut that.
I
Listen to it. It's not horse shit.
We got Mr. Spud working security.
Yeah, he's making sure nobody walks up in this bitch to
Justin
interrupt
didn't
our
want him on
podcast.
the pod again.
Yeah.
That's
He
not
explicitly
true.
said we don't want that Spudly Spud man on our Spodcast.
You're right. I did say that.
Those were the exact words you used.
Justin bought himself a $6 hat.
By the way, don't eat the funnel cake here if you want your mouth
$7.
intact.
Get it right.
$7 hat.
That's right.
Got him a $7 hat where they're selling $5 earplugs.
From
The
a
funniest
black
thing was that
guy.
he already had an Eagles hat on, and then he just bought an Eagles hat in another color.
Yes, I did.
And it was, I mean, I know that the Eagles logo has to be the same across all of their hats, but it was just funny seeing.
Actually, no.
Okay,
There's different ones. There's a throwback logo, okay?
Throwback logo's better.
you're just a fan of like the bird thing. I guess it's the Nazi in you.
I don't even get that.
I'm just kidding.
I don't even get that. Well, I
I'm
did
just
say
kidding,
it was
little
mostly
baby.
German.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What?
Why are we here today, fellas?
Oh, because he was goose stepping.
Because we've got a comedy show.
Spud said, Spud, you don't get to talk. You're on security.
Yeah, hush.
Watch.
Shh, be quiet.
The thing that's cool as hell is that there's more people coming for the comedy show than the concert.
Yeah,
That's cool as
there-
hell.
It is cool.
There are.
I mean, shout out to the band.
We might have been a little underestimated here, but that's okay. We'll
It's
show 'em
always
what's
better
up.
to be underestimated.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't want to.
that makes us the underdogs.
estimated.
We're the Dead Mom Club, underdogs of the comedy scene,
Yeah.
bringing it to you live from a shitty little front business patio.
Won't that be shitty when we're not the underdogs anymore? Then we have to be like.
When we're like Joe Rogan, we're like,
Yeah.
this episode is brought to you by Schmoopy Poopy Greens, the only green solution that'll have you shitting your brains out.
shitting your brains out.
I take
irregular.
I take a scoop of Moopy Poopy Greens every morning, and it makes me feel so great. It'll make you feel great, too. Be sure to use Rogan at checkout.
Flogan.
Schmoopy Poopy
Actually, hold on.
Greens.
Can we not? We're not trying to get Rogan any more money.
Yeah.
We're.
For our fake product that we're selling.
Poopy greens.
Yeah. Don't.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna open.
Don't
the website.
give him our Schmoopy Poopy Greens money.
It
Give
ain't
it to
happening.
us. Join the Patreon.
Dude.
It's a fucking $1.
Yeah, join the Patreon. Give us a Marini. Yeah. Fucking A. Let's shout out the patrons real quick. Will Marshall, Jimbo, Casey, our top dog,
Jeff Shock.
Jeff Shock,
Johnny Sprinkle.
Johnny Sprinkle,
Adrian.
Adrian Sanchez, who says that he beats off to all of our episodes.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And,
Nothing like coming to the dogs.
And one of my best friends, Jennifer Wycliffe, is on there. So
Thanks,
Shout
Jen.
out Jennifer.
Yep.
What's up? Winifred
She's
Jickliffe.
missing the show. She's missing the show tonight because of WrestleMania, and Justin called her out about it on Facebook.
I said, you must be the first female to ever use that excuse to get out of anything.
That's fucking awesome.
I can't go. I got to see WrestleMania.
That's how you know she's lying.
Then she's like, well, I could have just said...
Corey knows she ain't.
No, she's being dead ass.
She's
I'm
fucking
kind
around.
of upset
she
that I'm
ain't
missing
fucking around.
WrestleMania tonight, but, we're
It's
here.
fake. Don't worry.
It's not fake, it's scripted.
Like Survivor.
Dude, I'd love to be a heel.
Yeah. The heels are the best. Like, whenever you were shitting on my wrestling career or whatever, but like
I wasn't shitting on it, I
always
was
being
roasting you.
I was always being the bad guy, like coming out there and just getting the crowd pissed off and then walking away.
Oh, is that what the heel is? Somebody just to get them all fired up?
The heel is the bad guy in
Yeah.
wrestling. The baby face is the good guy,
Yeah.
or the face.
So who's the face typically? Like on a major.
Like John Cena's notorious.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's
He'll
notoriously
come out
been a
when
face.
he's not actually in a fight or whatever. He's not a participant. He'll just come out and talk shit or whatever.
No. It's just
No, you're
face
the
is
villain
a
of
good
that
guy.
arc.
Yeah,
Oh,
face is a
okay.
good guy.
You're the villain of that
overall.
arc in WWE.
I hear you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Or
and like the bad
WWF
guys are
or-
heels. So either
AEW.
Yeah. Okay.
good AEW plug, man.
Yeah.
They're the shit right now. Like,
Are they?
They're pretty.
I
If
don't-
you're not into that family friendly, like kind of cookie cutter WWE style, AEW is your jam.
Maybe I should get into wrestling. I've like never really. Wrestling was this thing that, because like I don't know how to put it. Wrestling's never died, but like my exposure to wrestling, for whatever reason, like there was like this weird cutoff in the early, I want to say like super late 90s, like
Yeah, so
99, where like wrestling kind of content like
it popped and like it peaked in popularity in like 97. And
Yeah.
then from there until 2002 was like its golden years, or like its best times. And then it kind of dropped off once they signed that deal with Mattel, and like they wanted everything to be more kid friendly.
I'm from Mattel.
And you would hear like these big beefed up wrestlers come out and be like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to punch the crap out of your face. And it's like nobody would really do.
Yeah.
Do.
We're gonna be like, what were we talking about?
Yeah. No, a
fuck
lady.
did you guys just
a
FUD
lady
right
with
now?
A fucking donk just walked by,
Oh.
and Justin cut the eyes at me like, huh? Look at bootleg Shane Gillis over there.
Where?
With the
Dude.
blue plaid shirt on.
I love how the lady with the ass didn't face me, but I'm like, bootleg Shane Gillis?
Hey, go take a picture for people that look like Shane Gillis.
Where's he at? I don't see him.
He looks like Shane and Fred Armisen had a baby. You see it?
Oh, I see him now. We're talking about the undercut?
You don't
The
know
guy
if
with,
he
like, the
has
plaid
sex with
shirt?
anybody? Is that
Yeah,
what you
he
said?
seems like the type that just wouldn't fuck anyone.
He's amorphous or whatever.
Yeah.
Or no, what's the word?
Amorphous is right. He's like a shapeshifter. He's like the formless one. The formless horror.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So I do want to shout out the corn dog man, because that motherfucker's a legend around here, and I'm gonna hit him up. God damn.
I wish I
bro.
didn't eat funnel cake, so I had enough room in my gut for a corn dog.
We got to stop doing podcasts outside.
Yeah, I'm
You guys have
single,
stop.
and, like,
You guys
all
have got to
I'm
stop
doing-
being coomers for 2 fucking seconds so we can pod here.
I'm just being a creep, because everybody that walks by, I'm like, Can't take me nowhere.
boys, these boys.
Boop, money, babe. Boop, scoot up, up. Hey, you're not allowed to talk. You ain't allowed to
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, take the chair.
You're good. Thanks for asking.
That bitch said, fuck your $5, bud.
$5 floor.
Oh, we got mean mugged. We got mean mugged by like an elderly black man like 5 minutes earlier. It was so bizarre.
two of y'all?
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah, it was very strange. As if we couldn't see his eyeballs through his glasses. They weren't. It was so funny too, because like he walked into the building, did like a counterclockwise turn, saw us,
He probably went.
made some kind of stank face. Yeah, probably audibly went, and then walked out.
We got redneck Luigi over there walking by. Yeah, by the lemonade stand.
Oh shit, where you at, Mario? Dango. No, I see him. I'm
shit,
doing
there goes
the impersonation.
interracial William Montgomery.
That's Farmer Green.
Look.
We're just roasting all of these people that the audience can't see.
This is great content, folks.
For all they know, we're just making that shit up. Like, there is no guy that looks like there's no Farmer Luigi.
Oh, look,
around.
there's non-Jewish Bill Goldberg. that was made up.
Speaking of Goldberg. Never
Why?
mind.
Because we told you couldn't talk. Spud's gonna rush the stage now. Like he just threatened us off mic.
Do it.
He said one of y'all's gonna get
Do
punched
it, pussy.
before this night's over. Your security, Spud.
Yeah, if
You gotta
anybody's
make sure
getting
that don't
punched, it's
happen.
you.
Is that any way to talk to us? Is that any way to talk to the Dead Mom Club in which you're protecting so dearly with your life right now?
Yeah. Oh, poor Spud. His mom's
Oh,
alive.
hey, why don't we do
Ooh.
why don't we do a quick guess the impression real quick?
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
All right, now listen here, Spud. Hold on.
closer,
This is the first guess the impression I'm
Y'all
fumbling
both
right
got
now.
the same shoes on, bro.
Listen here, Flood.
Now, listen here, Spud.
Mr. Flood.
We may share the same pair of shoes, but I want you to know something right now. There's no way you're gonna come in here and disrespect
I know who
the
it
Dead Mom
is.
Club. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool.
Oh, I was gonna say Feegis Rilbin.
It was
We got the same.
no. If I was doing Feegis Rilbin, we'd be right here,
All right.
and you'd be sucking penis. Yeah.
Sounds like a fun
What?
night.
I'm like Justin. I can do like the.
They're hacking up the pack.
I know you are, but what am I?
Corey, it's your
Well, you know,
I don't
Dottie.
want no fucking.
Oh my God, Dottie! I lost my head in the accident.
I came to you twice last night, Dottie.
But you went home.
No, okay.
You know, Pee Wee Herman actually did host an episode of Monday Night Raw one time.
I thought you were going to say he hosted an episode of the Dead Mom Club.
No,
Not
but we
yet.
do have an 80 star coming soon.
Yeah,
That's all we can
90s.
say about
that's all we're going to say right now.
Yeah. If you guys are fans of the Mighty Ducks,
Yeah,
y'all
don't-
just keep your eyes peeled on the pages.
He's going to listen to a few more episodes and like, nah, I'm not doing this podcast.
These guys suck.
And if you want to understand why, then I guess you'll just have to go back and listen to episode 2.
Be like, no, man, it's fine. Just go back and listen to episode 2. That little kid looks like a midget over there.
Where?
The one standing in front of that placard.
It's them short legs.
He looks like a small man working a 9 to 5.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a fucking hat on,
That-
dude.
that kid
Like,
pays
he's got a
rent.
job.
That kid fucks.
Look at him. Oh, man.
He's down at the club with Joe Bitch.
He looks like he's tired of everybody's shit.
He's like, Dad, I'm about to go to Happy Times to get me a beer.
Give me a beer skin.
Thank you, Spudley. Shout out
For
to
a
my-
joke no one
my
probably
man
heard.
With the fresh KMX shirt on. I feel
What?
it.
Straight out of 1996. Don't call it a comeback. I've worn this for years.
Don't
Not
call
that
it
we
a
went
comeback.
anywhere.
Come on the front, too.
Yeah.
God damn, it's a lot of sunburnt motherfuckers out here.
Myself included.
They've been drinking since 9 a.m. out here.
There's the inverse Hamburglar.
This is the poor man's peanut festival.
It's true, I haven't had my arms exposed.
It's the best we could get. It's the poor man's peanut festival. Oh,
That's true.
Dad Fest.
The Lake Buddies Fest, thank you very much.
God.
That's not what they're calling it out here.
Lake Flaccid.
Dude, I was thinking about this earlier.
Favorite nudist resort.
Saw that one.
Wait, is that real?
No.
Oh, damn.
Probably, actually.
That'd be cool as fuck.
Spud's like, I've been there.
Would you,
It's actually
if Lake
not
Placid was
bad.
real, should we book like a couple's retreat to Lake Placid?
Where he's just soft all the time.
Yeah.
Shit,
All right.
she pulled that.
I'm gonna take that as a yeah
It's a
because
requirement.
you guys can't see that, but Darian just nodded her head up and down like fervently. She was very excited about the prospect of going to Lake Placid.
Lake Flaccid.
No erections allowed.
We will kick you out.
Yeah.
If you get
hard
hard,
with a flashlight checking in on it or not.
If you get hard at Lake Placid, it is an automatic ban.
Yeah,
Lifetime ban.
Lifetime ban.
as it should be.
Yeah.
Just imagine like you're trying everything you can to like not get hard. You're like, oh fuck, shit, no.
Baseball, dead grandma. Maybe even my.
That sounds like a Prodigy song. Baseball, dead grandma. Baseball, dead grandma.
Or like a System of a Down.
Oh yeah.
Baseball, dead grandma.
Baseball, dead
Those were
grandma.
some
You're gonna
sunburnt ass
take
cheeks
an
that just
apple
walked
pie and cram it up.
Everybody's so sexual right now.
Yeah.
Maybe we should all just fuck and get it over with.
Well,
And by all, I mean everybody but the Aryans.
I did proposition.
We just do a whole pod masturbating.
I did proposition Ross to be in a quadruple with me, you, him, and De'Arian.
Oh yeah.
we
We're
were
gonna be
walking
a
to the
single
car.
organism.
What? I wasn't aware.
Dude, what if we form like a donut with our bodies and then like we just start like crawling
Rolling
down the
down
street like that? Yeah.
Hell yeah. There was an old video game that was for like probably N64, and I just remember that like you drove around and like blasted shit with. It wasn't like Twisted Metal, but it was like Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
And there was this donut that you could shoot off of the thing, and it would roll around and crush shit.
I'm pretty sure that is Twisted Metal.
Was it maybe? Maybe
Yeah.
it was.
I think that was
farted.
Twisted Metal
I'm just kidding,
too.
I
It
did.
probably depends on more than one game. Did you ever play Cell Damage on the GameCube?
I think
Cell
Caroline's
damage?
here.
Yeah.
Spud,
No,
come
what
swap
is
out with me
cell
right
damage?
quick.
Cell Damage
I'm going to go try to find Caroline. She just
was
messaged me.
like a kid-friendly Twisted Metal. That
Ladies
was
and gentlemen, Mr.
cel-shaded.
Spud.
Oh, that's cute.
It was fun as shit, though.
No, I think
Very
I've
good.
seen
I think I've seen that now that you mention it, but I
was-
could just be thinking of Twisted Metal because of how like low res that looked.
Yeah.
The first one anyway.
This was very like it was kind of shaded similarly to like the old Simpsons Hit and Run and shit like that. It was very. What's up, Spud? Welcome to the pod. This is your like 5th appearance.
Yeah, Corey had to step out for a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, I can just keep walking by and y'all can roast me as I'm walking by.
Look at that dumbass. Come on, Spud. He's gonna listen. He wants to hear you say some.
I'm
mean
sorry, his
shit.
shoes are killing my eyes.
Oh.
Really nice.
I'm set. I'm
They're
glad.
making me feel like I gotta go somewhere because they're red and yellow.
Red and yellow, red and yellow, red and yellow. Boy, your legs go straight to your back. You ever notice that? No acetol.
No ass at all.
Like the
Little
pills.
leggy boy.
That's why I'm always sagging.
Sagging.
This is gonna be a megapod
A what?
featuring Mr. Spud and Caroline Exum.
Yeah.
Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good.
Damn, dude.
Damn, dude.
Hold on.
Spud brought out the pipes.
Dude, you could do some. Well, I heard that shit like in high definition.
There's just a little bee.
You could do some
Not
Freddie
the
Mercury
bees.
type shit for real.
Queen. I am the queen.
Sorry,
Yeah. It's not De'Arian. It's Spud. He's the queen bee.
The Crawdad Festival. If this ain't the most Alabama thing
they're
I've
coming
ever
for
heard
the
of.
It really is.
the pond pals.
Lake buddies. You guys think they're lake buddies? Okay.
You know, crawdads, they're pretty much just midget lobsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does it have like the meat? Like, does it come apart? It's like, you know, like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
lobster meat. I just never tried it.
It's delicious.
Is it good? You liked it?
There's not a whole lot
Do you
in
do
the claws.
That's
You-
why you eat mini.
Yeah, you just tear
Yeah.
off the heads and
Yeah.
eat from the ass.
That's why it's a big ass basket of food because it's
Cut-
really
right,
it's
exactly.
like peanuts or whatever.
Kind of like
yeah.
a praying mantis.
It's so weighty, and it's cool too because like if you pull the shell up the right way, you could basically just remove like the whole upper shell from like the body, and just like slurp the head out of there. It's so awesome and delicious.
Giggity.
Ross over here sounding like an expert on crawdads.
On sucking heads.
I love sucking heads. I love sucking tails.
Hey, big boy. Are you getting tired of listening to
Pussy-ass comedy that doesn't go far enough! Join the
Dead Mom Club.
Patreon for as little as $1 to get access to podcasts, sick comedy, and gay hot dog recipes!
But wait, there's more!
Weekly free episodes on Spotify and YouTube! Bonus episodes drop on Patreon Patreon early access! Patreon!
Visit patreon.com/deadmomclub.
I love getting me a little claw action.
Hell yeah.
Crustaceans are like my.
You look like the type. It doesn't surprise me you want to cut off a few heads.
That I want to cut off a few heads.
Probably
Yeah.
have a couple of mouse heads sitting in a shoebox under your bed.
I've got a cat skull.
I think I've seen that.
Did-
Did you
yeah.
show me?
Did you
I don't know if
collect
I've
that
like
yourself?
explicitly been like, oh, here's my cat skull, but it is sitting in my room.
You found it somewhere, right?
Yeah. I think it might have belonged to one of our previous cats.
Oh, really?
That got like killed in a storm or something.
That's metal as fuck. Killed in
yeah,
a
I did just
storm.
find it out there, so I like cleaned it.
What kind of storm? They
Well, we
fling
have, like,
cats through the air.
We have like really bad like lightning
Caroline
storms.
is here now.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, it was fun being here.
We love you, Spud.
Yes,
we'll
sir.
have you
I'll
back
see you on
soon.
the show.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Caroline.
This is my first time actually meeting Caroline Exum, so hello. It's a pleasure.
We're live. Do you want us to take a break real quick, or do you want to just get right into it? No. All right.
All right,
Here
cool.
you go, ma'am. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
You have made it.
Hi.
So first and foremost, is your mom dead?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to the Dead Mom Club, officially. Yay.
All right. Sorry, we're not making fun of it. We just,
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we do a little. Okay. No. Hey, thank you for helping me get started in comedy.
Oh, you're welcome.
Dead serious. We met in a Facebook group.
All of Justin's best advice that he gave me came from you, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. We've talked about it on the pod several times. It was, like especially looking over my first Atlanta set was big for me because it kind of gave me like the confidence to go up there and feel like I wasn't going to totally suck.
Aw.
And it was okay. I mean, well, I thought it was pretty good actually for my second set.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember that. And, yeah, I think you did great. I didn't see it, but...
They didn't love my Chelsea Clinton joke. The fucking host, his name's Joe Smith or something up there at the Laughing Skull.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, because I closed out with a Chelsea Clinton joke, and he was like, like, that was a little weird. And I was like, was it that bad?
I think at the Laughing Skull, especially in Atlanta, there's a lot of people that are trying to walk that line.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I really kind of hate that because.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a shitty joke about her. It was just like well, I guess in a way it kind of was, because I did call her that dumb bitch, which is not the way that I typically talk about women, but it was part of the joke, and I think people were just like, what the hell? Like.
Yeah, because everybody. I love going to the Laughing Skull. It's good fun, but.
It's a great little club.
It is, but yeah, a lot of the comics there do try to be just way too
Cutesy and bland.
Yeah, where they you can't say this because like there was an Atlanta comic actually that one of the local Macon comics that I'm real good friends with. He's a young kid. He's not even 21 yet.
Yeah.
And he's doing great, but she found one of his jokes problematic.
Yeah.
And was telling other people about the joke and like making a big deal about it. And I sort of just kind of came unglued about it because, we're not here to be police.
Yeah.
Right. We're here to tell jokes and make people laugh and, in whatever capacity we think we can.
The funny thing is you would think being down here that it would be way more, well, I don't know, because I have some stuff that like is poking fun at Democrats, stuff that's poking fun at Republicans, but like it's a mixed bag down here still. Like you would think that you could just do like basically anything because we're in South Alabama, but shit, people have gotten really tensed up buttholes over some stuff that I've said, even at open mics.
I noticed there's definitely an air of uptight tension at some of these shows that we do.
I don't know if this is Ross Seymour.
Yes.
Ross,
And
yeah.
Caroline, and I'm Justin.
Yeah, we've interacted a couple times in like various chats for shows that we were going to do previously.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of the chats.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about all this drama from the people that you don't even fucking know? Like, that's what I was wondering.
I still have a lot of questions, because I don't get to know all the, and I like gossip.
Yeah.
So, I'm like,
All right, what's the first question? No, Corey needs to be over here for this shit. You want to step in for me for a minute?
I'll sit here. Me and Ross can share a mic.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, buddy.
No,
Here, I don't really.
we had a lot of stuff happen in the last 2 weeks to a month. Probably last month. And, yeah, I don't know. Corey, go ahead.
so yeah, Dish, tell me. Because all comedy scenes have drama.
Well, I figured that was kind of that you were going to say that. Like, I'm kind of used to it. It's just that I don't know these people. That's the difference.
And I always get the shit because I'm kind of like the leader or whatever. So everybody comes after me. And there's just a lot of not problematic like material, just people, like problematic people with the comics that we use. And after today, there's going to be a few that we're not featuring anymore and not doing any business with. A couple of weeks ago, we had an incident where actually our buddy behind us, Mr. Spud, he's also a comedian, and he just had a moment on stage, and it was filmed after we explicitly said not to, and then the guy wanted to put it online, and he was like, what if he goes viral? And I was like, no, it was like a breakdown. Like it was,
He wanted to put the whole show online, like
Yeah.
an hour and some change, everybody's whole set, without permission from anyone.
Wow.
And we were like,
And so he calls
on top
me.
of what happened?
He calls me and he's like, let's talk about this, man. And so we're talking and like, and he goes, well, ultimately, I'm just gonna leave it up to you. Should I put it on YouTube or not? And I said, if it's left up to me, absolutely not. And then he goes, well, because you said no, you have to understand, I need to express myself artistically and put it on there and make it public. And I told him, I said, dude, if you do that, I'm copyright striking every fucking video you've ever done. And he said, well, that shows me what kind of man you are. And I was like, the fact that you would put it on there shows me what kind of man you are, you know? So there's that. There's a lot of, there have been like racist accusations. And what's been crazy is like the fact that they don't know me, and I'm very liberal, and I'm very like they make fun of me, they roast me about it all the time, but like in the group chats, like they call me lib man and shit like that. But that's so it was just such a reach for there to be so much bullshit drama involving the same people all the time that I'm just like, I know who's taking it serious, I know who wants to just do it for the laughs, not just do it for the money. Like I know who wants to hone their craft, and we're just pushing forward after this. So
yeah, you have to do. I mean, we had in Macon.
I just noticed your earring. I'm sorry.
Oh right,
that's badass.
Yeah,
cunt.
It says cunt.
I like that.
Oh,
I got him on Etsy.
Did he just tell her to get some?
I thought he was roasting you. I was like,
yeah, no, I love them, especially when like
Ross told De'Arian, he said, you need a pair of those. And I was like,
like little old ladies will be like, I love your earrings. I'm like, yeah.
Again,
They're
I have
squinting,
3
I
different
can't
pair,
see
bro.
'em. Can't see what it says.
Yeah.
If I had ear holes,
The heifers.
I would fucking wear those. I'm not even kidding.
Look at the scrap.
All right, Caroline, what show is that from?
Yeah.
Huh?
Do you recognize that character on the shoe? What show is it from?
That it was from a Nickelodeon show, right?
Yep.
I can't think which one it was.
Modern Life.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Rocko's
Rocco's
Modern
Modern Life, yeah.
I figured it would be a hard one for you because we definitely grew up.
No.
Lunchbox.
This,
Bro, you got a whole tackle box over here.
my makeup. I've got to put on my makeup and
Hell yeah.
before
I thought you were going fishing afterwards.
with my hot pink glittery fishing tackle box. No, these are all of my RuPaul's Drag Race, like Trixie Mattel,
Nice.
Katya, RuPaul's on here, Bianca.
I used to watch RuPaul's Drag Race with my now dead mom, so.
Aww.
Ross said he used to watch RuPaul's Drag Race with his mom. So that's a cool pool.
Yeah.
That's a cool. Yeah, my mom died before RuPaul's Drag Race ever came out. Yeah, well, she died in 1983, so she missed a lot of cool stuff. But her birthday was September 11th.
Ooh.
And she would have turned 50 on
The
September
actual
11th,
9/11,
2001.
yeah.
So that would have really just been a bad day for her.
It was a bad day for
Now-
Tori.
You'll find out later. I'm going to add that to the bit now, so
Yeah.
it'll be
He's got a
yeah.
little story about that for you. I was
Oh,
there.
really?
Oh, yeah. We've known each
Fucking
other
bootleg
since
Bert
then.
Kreischer right here. What's going on, my guy?
Just blowing.
Sorry, all I've been doing before you got here was just finding people walking by and roasting the shit out of them. So, Caroline, explain to us. Tell us about yourself personally. Like, what is? I've noticed that you're very passionate about certain things, and how do you? I mean, like, how do you identify? What do you? All of that shit. Like, let's just. I just wanted to kind of jump into it a little bit.
Like how do I identify as a person? Like politically, sexually.
All of that shit. Yeah, tell me a little bit more about who you are, because I haven't gotten a chance to talk to you really one-on-one.
Well, I am 48 years old. I've been doing comedy since the year 1999.
Oh shit.
And off and on, it's fits and starts, and then I lived in Birmingham, Alabama. That's where I'm originally from.
What part of Birmingham?
And
What part of Birmingham?
Center Point.
Oh shit. So were you there when the fucking tornadoes hit like 10 years ago?
Well, I was there not 10 years ago, but I was there when they hit like 97 or whenever, when the big F5 came.
I lived in Hoover like 10 years ago when the tornadoes hit.
Yeah.
And Hoover sucked because it's good for rich white people, and I'm only half of that. So so I was staying there, and I remember like my apartment was up on this fucking mountain, and the alarms were just going off, and it was so surreal. And then the next day, it was infamously like there was a tornado that ripped this bank apart and left the vault, and people were just like for days trying to just break into the vault.
That's
and
awesome.
Nobody was really trying to stop them either. They were just like, all right.
What's up?
It's like, you might as well,
Who the fuck? You know that guy?
No.
Oh, I was like,
He was just like,
He was
"What's
just
up?"
hyped to see a podcast. He was throwing us some devil horns.
He's doing the devil horns. So I was like, "Woo,
He said, "What's up?"
what's up?"
He was like welcoming us to Valhalla.
I got you. So back to you. So
Yeah, but
Oh, dude, look at this guy's calves.
I'm autistic. I'm pansexual. I'm married to a British guy.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, hold on. So let me ask you this then. Since you're in comedy and everything, how do you feel about being autistic? How do you feel about like the use of the word retarded or anything like that?
Well, being autistic isn't the same as
Right, but
because being retarded is a whole different ballgame. I don't give power to words like that.
Yeah.
So even like part of one of my bits that I'm going to do tonight is the fact that people are so sensitive and they're like removing words you can't say, like they're removing the word fat from Roald Dahl books.
Oh yeah.
As a fat person, I find that offensive, because
we don't get no shine. Damn.
Yeah, and
for real.
it's like
As a former fat person.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the beginning bits with Ross on the pod was that skinny Ross sucks and fat Ross was way better.
Yeah, I was way funnier when I was fatter, I guess.
well, yeah, fatter people are jolly. I mean, I've lost a lot of weight, and I find that, my patience is not as long because I'm usually hungry. Like, I want to eat something.
Just pissed off at everybody.
Yeah, I'm just
Look
like,
at this fucker with these chicken nuggets.
But yeah, so.
So you said you're hold on. So you said you were pansexual.
Pansexual.
And you're married to a British guy.
Yeah, I'm married to a British guy, which it confused one of my friends the other day because he was like, "You're married," and he's like, "But I thought you like girls." I was like, "I do," and he's like, "But you're married to a guy." I was like, "He's just the one I got married to." He's just
a cool guy. I mean,
It's not like you got stuck with him.
That's Mr. Spud, by the way.
Other podcast.
Mr. Spud just randomly appears. That's Mr. Spud.
Ross has to step out for a bit.
Another local comedian.
That's a whole other podcast that we can get into. Well, no, I love my husband, but yeah, we met on the internet a million years ago, and
did he catfish you?
No, actually, he did not catfish me.
Did you catfish him?
No, nobody catfished anybody. But when he came over to meet me for the first time, my friends were like, "Are you afraid he's going to come and murder you?" And I was like, if he flies 4,000 miles to murder me, that's a lot
effort.
of effort.
Exactly. You deserve it then.
I can't really argue with that, so I'm going to let him murder me. So.
A guy who open the door to a guy who flies 4,000 miles to see you. You got to expect murder's possibility.
Got it, yeah. So I was like, that was my biggest fear was that he wouldn't show up at the airport.
Oh.
But I was not worried about murder, huh?
You would rather die than get stood up again.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, I would rather be stabbed than ever get stood up.
Dude, y'all could have done this fucking catfish show, and it had one of like the bossest ass endings to a catfish episode, where like you're not getting catfished, and he traveled around the world to come see you.
Yeah, he actually showed up, and he stuck around, which I'm always like.
At first I was like, whoa, I got to see this episode. And then I realized you were describing Caroline's life.
Yeah. So so I'm going to ask you a real hard hitter right here. Was it a green card marriage?
No. I thought it was at first. I was like, you just love me because you want to be in America.
He's like, no, darling, I swear I love you for your personality and your ass.
Well, he never quite said that, not the personality thing.
Oh!
No, the ass thing though, yeah, but the personality, yeah, because I mean, I can be a little hard to put up with.
It's the autism.
Yeah, it actually is.
I say this as an undiagnosed autistic person, so
there are so many things now because I just got diagnosed last year. And there are so many things, like looking back.
So many answers. It's
in
like
my life.
Yeah, you're like, what? Yeah.
Where I would be like, why do I do that? Why do I act like that? And then now when I got the diagnosis, I was like, oh, yeah, that's why okay. And just like the unresolved trauma from being autistic and nobody ever and I was misdiagnosed as so many different other things.
And that's so my son is diagnosed with autism but he's high functioning and it's such a weird thing. Like my generation would more or less call it like Asperger's is what he has, but it explains so much from his childhood when we thought like he was just like being like just a not want to listen to nobody kid, but it was just a communication issue. And now that we, know it's a lot easier to, to parent him. But
yeah. And I mean, one of the things with me was that I can't lie to people. And like, if I didn't like somebody, I couldn't just be like, hey, how's it going? Because I just was like, I don't like this person. I can't fake it. And like, I had this friend that we kind of got in some battles because I was, like, one time she was like, do you like my new pants? And I did not. So I said, no, not really. And my dad was there. My dad was like...
Did she hit you with the, like, you bitch?
Well, she got her feelings hurt a little bit. Like, she had this look on her face like she didn't expect me to...
She opened herself up to that. Like, what?
And that's because my dad was like, you say yes. I was like, but I didn't like them. They were ugly. You know, it was like... And then she had this boyfriend that everybody hated, and everybody kept coming up to me. They were like, oh, this guy, he's really terrible, and she's dating him, and he did this, and he did that. And, like, literally everybody was like... And I was like, well, why doesn't someone tell her? And everybody was like, oh, you can't do that. I was like, yes, you can. Watch. But the way I did it was probably not the best because, like, he left the room, and I went, no. I was, like, pointing in the direction, like, no. And she went, what? And I went, exactly how big was the barrel you scraped him from the bottom of?
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
That's probably where I did cross the line a little bit. But that's, I mean, that,
Well,
you know,
didn't
now
call her
it's
a
kind of
retard,
like,
so.
That's me. That's how, huh?
I said, well, you didn't call her a retard, so.
Exactly. You know, so it was just kind of like, but we didn't talk for a real long time, and you know, we kind of got forced to have to speak again because of family situations, and now we're cool. And also now that I've been diagnosed as autistic, I can be like, look, I'm sorry, I was a bitch, I was autistic.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody's like,
it's
oh,
amazing the way
okay.
that works out. You just say that and people are like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, that
All right.
makes sense now that y'all said it. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I had that realization, like, well, shit, I might be autistic, like in 2016. And I was thinking, like, about getting a diagnosis
He went Republican for a while, which is why he's thinking that.
Yeah, actually legit. So, like, the thing is that I'm from California as well, so that's probably not helping me. So the thing is that I decided against going and getting a diagnosis because I like the mystery. I asked myself, like, if I got the diagnosis, what would that really change about my life all that much? So now I tell people, like, hey, I might be autistic. I don't know.
Yeah, and there's a bit of a divide about that because, like, I actually, when I was in England, I saw a therapist that was like, you're probably autistic. And at that time...
Did you move to England, or were you just there visiting your husband's family?
No, we lived there.
Oh, wow.
For a while, yeah.
Wow. How long?
Like 7 years, like 2008 till 2015.
Oh, so you came back when the country went to shit. I mean, no, I'm yeah,
I stepped foot off the plane, and it was
everything
like,
had changed. Yeah.
I was gonna ask, did you do comedy there? Mm-hmm. And what was the difference that you noticed?
Ross.
You know,
because we've never talked to anybody who's been to England.
I'm gonna.
Hold on, we're trying to kill a
fucking
bug.
just jump over the chairs.
Just jump right over it, dude.
I mean, come on, man. Stop being a diva about these chairs.
I didn't really notice like a huge difference with doing comedy over there as opposed to because everybody's
but
like.
They laugh in British.
Oh, yes, it's a very, very proper laugh.
Yeah.
But they British humor is very dry and very sarcastic, which I'm also very dry and very sarcastic. So it worked really well over there. And
damn, I need to move over there.
yeah, we'd probably kill over there.
Yeah, we probably would. Look at these idiots from America.
They love like, because when I guess like the last time I did comedy there was probably around 2015, right before we left.
Yeah,
and they still love like the difference between Americans and because like. They have this food there called faggots.
Yeah.
And
what?
One of the yes, they have food. They
Blah,
have
blah,
food.
flipping.
Are you sure you're not talking about haggis?
I think I have to
No,
leave that one in.
it is called faggots.
Okay.
And
I thought that was their cigarettes.
no, that's a fag.
Oh, okay, but they also have faggots.
But the food is called faggots, Faggots, and it's like a big giant congealed meatball.
Is that what they also call spotted dick?
No, spotted dick. Spotted dick is a dessert.
Oh, okay.
About mom dead.
So that's
Oh, goodness.
like that spotted dick is
Jesus.
something that I think they would consider that a pudding, but their pudding.
It's not fair
is,
that they call a pudding spotted dick when it should be.
If I was a kid, I'd be like, I'm not putting this anywhere in my mouth.
There's weird stuff. I mean, like when I used to, because I told a joke when I was over there about how when he said he was having faggots for dinner, I just thought he was having some friends over.
Yeah, what's up, dude? I'm doing it. Wait, what's up, buddy? I'm good. About you? I hear you.
You're just fucking up a podcast.
Is he still playing? No.
Need a pair of those shades.
All right.
But
Good deal. That's good. Yeah.
About mom dead.
We're about to leave all that shit out.
But
Hell yeah.
they have like a restaurant called the Slug and Lettuce.
Oh, hell yeah.
The
And
slug and lettuce.
The Slug, I think that's what
like
it's called.
escargot and shit. Like, is that what they mean?
They don't serve it a slug
Wait, that's snail.
there.
That's snail.
That's just the
that
name.
feels like a cop out to call it the slug and lettuce and not have escargot
and not have
on the
any
menu.
escargots or no slugs
No.
or
Have you
You
nothing.
ever had escargot?
Have I ever had? No.
It's actually fucking good.
I'm vegan, so I don't.
Oh, you don't
I
like the things
would
that
not
crawl or move.
eat a
I was
snail.
vegan for 3 years.
Were you?
Yeah. Well, some people would say no, you weren't, but I ate vegan for 3 years.
You just sit around
Oh,
and eat
man.
faggots all day.
So,
I'm good, dude. I don't want no lake bugs.
yeah. No, my husband would. He misses that.
Should have eaten a leg buddy.
I almost got
Sorry,
one
your
from
husband
him just
misses
to say
that.
I could try it, but I don't
Yeah, he
even know what I
misses
would
the
do with it.
faggots.
You know what I will say is interesting about English people.
Are you doing
and
a bit?
this is what I love about
I swear you're doing a bit with us.
this is what I love about English comedy is that they seem to really like the kind of heady, like really well constructed things, but then they
Yeah.
also like really absurdist shit too. Like, how the fuck do you come up with something like Old Grey? Did you watch any Mighty Boosh or like while you were over there, or like
Yes.
you know
Oh my God, I love
a bit of
the
Fry
Mighty
and
Boosh.
Laurie or like the Mitchell and Webb look?
What
Like
is
that.
their perspective of that shit?
Yeah.
Is it everyday shit for them, or is it like, yeah, we also think that's weird?
Oh no, yeah. A lot of people think that the Mighty Boosh is weird, like because do y'all know the Great British Baking Show?
Yeah.
Yes, actually. I've seen a
Oh,
lot
isn't
of
Noel
it.
Fielding like a host on that?
Yeah, he's
That's awesome.
He's on, and when they announced that he was going to be one of the. A lot of my friends were like,
my God,
not
that
the
guy?
Mighty Boosh guy.
I didn't
yeah.
even realize that's who that was.
Oh God, no! I can't believe they're getting the Mighty Boosh guy on
Yes.
there. God, that's
He's
terrible.
so great, but people have grown on him. But then they had Matt Berry
Oh, I love
for
Matt
a
Berry.
couple of years. But Matt Berry's leaving, and everybody's like, "Thank
Your
God."
dish looks like hot garbage. I want nothing to do with that.
Dude, sometimes people
wasn't-
squirm on there so hard and they don't know what to do.
I was actually really surprised because I watched the Great British Baking Show in England, and then I moved back, and then all of a sudden everybody was obsessed with it here, and I was like, oh wait, whoa.
Right.
I just want to say Matt Berry. I want to hear Matt Berry say something like, "This bangers and mash is hot shit."
Oh no, not Matt Berry. Sorry, Matt Lucas.
Oh, I don't know who Matt Lucas is. Now I feel like
Matt
a loser.
Lucas was on Little Britain.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
He's
that
interesting.
guy.
He looks like a drag queen for someone who isn't.
Well, I mean, yeah, he does do the dressing up and various things. He's a little more annoying, but no, Matt Berry's a different part. He's the What We Do in the Shadows
Yeah.
and the
He's
IT
also
crowd.
on the Mighty Boosh and yeah, the
And
IT crowd
yeah.
and stuff.
That's some good-
Brother!
What We Do in the Shadows, movie and show, solid.
Yeah,
Have y'all
absolutely.
seen the IT crowd?
No,
I
but
like the IT crowd
I've
a
had
lot.
So many people tell me I should
The
watch
IT crowd
I
is
was-
so good.
I was basically Richmond in high school, so, you know. But without the accent.
What about Seinfeld?
Oh, I love Seinfeld.
Oh, thank you. You're the first comic or anybody we've talked to that likes Seinfeld. I'm a big Seinfeld dork. I love that shit.
Yeah. I mean,
I know what it means to the community.
I know this is I know that this is kind of like a non sequitur into that, but one of my favorite things I've ever seen on like any of the social media platforms is like those TikToks under the page Sign Peaks. Well, they'll take like Seinfeld clips and they'll edit them to seem like Twin Peaks scenes, and they put like like music from Twin Peaks in it. They have this really good one where they blend like they did like Eraserhead, but it's Kramer.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I miss the Seinfeld days.
Yeah.
When humor could just be what it was.
Like the outing episode is like amazing.
Yeah, you know, and I
My father's
remember
gay.
I remember how polarizing the finale was, and I
haven't
thought
seen
the
it yet.
finale.
I'm not there
really?
yet. Yeah, well, I probably have a long time ago, but we're doing a rewatch, so we're getting there. We're getting there again.
I
But I
won't
heard it was
spoil it
polarizing.
for you. It was very polarizing.
Really?
I mean, a lot
right.
of people were just like, "Are you kidding me?" But
Yeah.
I think like real Seinfeld fans who got the joke from the beginning.
I figure it's not that like, spectacular. It's probably just a regular ass episode or something.
Yeah, it's really not that spectacular, but it's such a fitting end
That's so Larry David.
for them. And yeah,
Yeah.
and, I love Larry David and Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I mean, well, and I mean, to do an episode like that too is like a finale to Seinfeld. I think really speaks to the nature of what the show was, right? I mean, he said he was making a show about nothing, so like, why would it end on a crazy ass like big finale?
Yeah,
Right, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, and I haven't seen Curb yet, but I'm ordering the DVD season slowly.
God, yeah.
I need
watch
to
that
get
shit.
into that because I've seen clips of it and it looks
Well,
hilarious.
it's mostly unscripted.
It's
Oh,
It's
that
like
makes sense.
Bullet points of a scene, and everything else is just actors.
But I'm a big fan of improv type.
Yeah.
I was big in
like-
theater in high school, so I feel you on that.
Yeah,
So was
yeah.
Corey.
And I like some of my favorite movies are the Christopher Guest movies, like Waiting for Guffman, Mighty Wind, Best in Show.
I've seen none of those.
Oh, I've seen Best in Show.
Oh my God, you've got to see
I feel like I might have seen clips of Best in Show somewhere before, at least.
You've got to look up Christopher Guest and
Can you add these to our movie list?
go
really.
through the whole Christopher Guest, who is actually married to Jamie Lee Curtis. Christopher Guest actually if you've seen The Princess Bride,
Yes.
Oh, that's
he
a
was
great
the
movie.
six-fingered
Okay.
man.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
But he's also this brilliant movie maker. But all of the movies that he's done are mostly, and they all have Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara.
Oh,
in 'em,
yeah, okay. Yeah.
Which I'm
Okay.
a huge fan of. Schitt's
Well, yeah, I
Creek.
remember being
Well,
a
Schitt's
toddler in
Creek
the
is great.
90s and like
Yeah.
just about every trailer having Eugene Levy and Catherine
Because
O'Hara.
they're so good together.
Yeah.
Like, their
They-
chemistry comedically is like,
It's
they
true.
know what the other one's thinking.
They are
They
like
really are.
parents.
And I got to see them live because I was huge. I still am a huge Schitt's Creek fan.
Yeah.
But they toured like right before the pandemic.
Oh, my God.
And we got to like see them and meet them, and when I was like standing in front of Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara, it was just like I had one of those moments where I was just like,
Because it's both of them. And it's not just one of them. It's like,
yeah, and
this is the
and
group.
it's like both of them have been so integral to comedy in my life for
Yeah.
the whole of my life. I mean, you know, Catherine O'Hara was
Beetlejuice.
Kevin's mom
Alone.
mom and Home Alone. You know, she's just
Tons of
iconic.
stuff. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why I'm blanking. Eugene Levy's the eyebrows guy, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey,
From
kids.
American Pie and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's not.
So
what
you
should
fucked the
remember.
pie, son.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's.
Yeah, yeah.
I just said, so you fucked the pie, son.
Let's talk about it.
It totally flipped the script with Schitt's Creek. And I actually thought at first Schitt's Creek was a Christopher Guest thing.
Yeah.
Until I found out it was written by his son.
Wait, so did he,
he's
Christopher
the
Guest,
mastermind
create
behind it.
those?
Dan Levy,
he's fucking
his son is the one who wrote all of Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's
And-
Creek touched on the LGBTQ community in such a way that made it more accessible to straight people, I think, than has ever been done before.
Oh, God,
as far as
yeah.
explaining the normalcy of it, explaining, like, I really felt like my wife agreed with me that it was really good for that.
It really, really was, because it made it palatable and it made it just.
It was
like,
just normal. They barely.
Yeah,
even-
it was just normal.
Yeah, they didn't like shove it. Like some of these Disney movies, it's so weird and awkward. The new ones that are coming out, and I'm talking about kids. Like, and I don't have a problem with that, but it's just like the whole focus is about that, and I'm like, do it in a way where it's just normal. Like,
I say we put Pink Flamingos on Disney Plus.
Huh?
I say we put Pink Flamingos on Disney Plus.
I haven't seen that.
Flamingo,
Yeah.
John Waters, yeah.
I was thinking of the movie with Robin Williams.
Oh, the Birdcage?
Yeah.
Birdcage on
Also
Disney
a great
Plus.
movie, but way different than anything John Waters has
From
ever
Pink
done.
Floyd? From Pink Floyd?
John, no.
Why?
Wait,
John
what?
Waters.
Where's?
What am I saying?
You said Pink Floyd.
I thought John Waters was somebody from Pink Floyd for some
No,
reason.
John Waters is.
That's Roger Waters.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry.
You're thinking Roger Waters.
I'm fudded.
John
Evidently.
John Cleese
I ate some
did not do
candy.
the Pink. The original the original Pink Panther
Martin.
was not Steve Martin.
Oh,
The
okay.
original Pink Panther was. Why can't I think of his name? Hang on, I gotta Google
We'll find
this.
it. Corey's, yeah.
It's going to be funny as hell if it turns out to be John Cleese.
John
No,
Cleese?
it's,
Yeah.
I could see that.
I could too, which
could
is
really see
why
that.
when Corey said it, I was like, oh,
'Cause
was it?
Oh, Corey said that? I didn't
Yeah.
hear it.
He's one of my comic. Peter Sellers, yes. Peter
Those
Sellers,
are great movies.
One of my comedy heroes. Yeah, Peter Sellers was the original.
What about Leslie Nielsen? You like that kind of stuff? The airplane and
Naked Gun.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm not as much of a slapstick comedy.
yeah.
Fan.
Well, yeah, they are kind of slapstick, but they're also kind of just super dry humor, you know.
Hey, just for a second, look at Skinny Jeff Shock walking up.
All right. Oh, we need to do a guess the impression, Ross. You got one?
I just did it earlier.
Oh, you have another one?
Do I have another one in the chamber?
Justin, you got a phone call.
No,
If you
I
don't,
don't.
you don't.
I'm blanking right now.
All right. Can you do any good impressions?
Oh yeah, you got any impressions, Caroline?
Don't tell us who it is if you can. Just
Yeah.
launch right into that
We should be making the guests do the impressions.
shit. Macon, Georgia. Shout out Macon, Georgia.
You know,
Oh yeah, I won't guess if it's one you've already done.
I'm trying to. You know, if you hadn't have asked me, I would have been like,
Yeah. We're trying to do a pod.
I don't really.
Is that Mark Wahlberg?
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh wait, you did him before, right?
We're trying to do a pod here.
Yeah.
What's going on?
All right.
Oddly, I can do an Elmo voice really good. I don't.
Yeah, there we go. That was like Elmo being born, but it was good.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I used to be able to, and I probably can't do it, but I used to be able to do like. Wow!
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Good. Oh, I got a question for you. You and I have talked about older comics like Carlin and Richard Pryor and stuff like that, but like, who you fuck with that's like doing it right now?
Bill Burr.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Bill Burr's great.
I didn't love his Red Rocks one. I'm just gonna say it. I like most of his
Is
specials.
it a new
but-
special?
Yeah, I just didn't. Yeah, it was probably like 4 or 5 months ago, live at Red Rocks. It just didn't. I don't know. It was
I
like
don't
old man
know
yells
if
at
I've
birds
seen
or
it.
something. You know,
we saw him.
Wait, is that the one where he's talking about like crazy people's like we didn't have the Shutter Island shit? He's talking about the guy
maybe.
like yelling.
I cannot remember, but and I love Bill Burr, but I just didn't think his last one was the best one. That's all. But
Yeah, I mean, sometimes sometimes it can be. I mean, I just usually just love him. Just
whether he's ranting on the podcast or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
whether he's ranting, because he usually says stuff that I agree with.
Yeah.
You know, and
I like his take on sports and shit like that. He'll get on
yeah,
there.
and I mean, even when I don't even understand what he's talking about, because I'm not a sports person, I'm just like, oh,
he's so
Bill.
passionate. You're just like, I guess you're right.
You just get right into it, and like we saw him live. He actually came to Macon, and we were all like, what the fuck?
Wow.
And I took my husband for his birthday last year, because my husband is also a big Bill Burr fan. And what's hilarious about my husband now being British is like he is starting to go through American comics that he might not have been so familiar with
For sure.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Like
Shane Gillis.
he
and shit
came
like
in
that.
to me the other day and he's like, I want to show you this Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm like,
Hell yeah, dude. Dangerfield
Dude.
rocks.
That's so funny.
I'm like, I know him already. No, I get no respect. No respect.
Yeah. Rover Dangerfield. Anybody remember that animated movie?
No.
Corey. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. It's very good. Very good.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, Rodney Dangerfield was one of my heroes back in the day. Bob Goldthwait is actually
Oh, yeah.
one of my heroes. I got to meet
Are you a fan
him.
of Shakes the Clown?
I don't know enough about. A friend of mine has tried to talk to me about it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, no, wait. Yeah.
That's a
What
good
he
Bobcat
did, yeah.
Goldthwait movie, yeah. It's probably my
Shakes the
favorite
Clown.
Bobcat
Yes,
movie.
that is a great movie. God Bless America is a great movie.
And
that
I might be biased because if for no other reason, I think Shakes the Clown is my favorite because it has Tom Kenny saying like, what about my needs? What about my needs as a thirsty,
Shout out Tom
horny
Kenny.
clown?
I love Tom Kenny, dude. SpongeBob.
Dude, he's great.
He's been in everything. Ice King.
Yes.
Bob Goldthwait is I love him because his humor is very dark.
Yeah.
And I am a huge fan of dark humor. Like I will absolutely go as dark as I most possibly can.
Am I mistaken, or like did I just make this up right? Did Bobcat Goldthwait direct that Robin Williams movie, World's
Death to
Greatest Dad?
Smoochie. No, he did the
Death to
World's
Smoochie.
Best Dad too.
Oh, he
yeah.
did?
That?
That
Oh
was
my
one
God.
of
That's one
Robin
of, okay.
Williams' last.
That might be my favorite Robin Williams
It-
movie of all
Talk
time.
about
because
art
it's-
imitates life. Holy shit.
Yeah, for real. That is very, very strange.
It was hard to watch,
Yeah.
dude, because I watched it after he died. And
Yeah, no,
didn't
I saw
know-
it before he died. I was in high school when I saw it. I was 15 years old when I saw that movie, and I was like, this movie is so fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
favorite Robin Williams movie. Come on, I want to know what you said because we already asked each other.
Well,
Comes to your mind.
Yeah, right.
for me, it's Dead Poets Society.
Okay, I like DPS.
That it.
Bud said RV.
What the fuck? What? Me and Corey said Mrs. Doubtfire. What did you say?
I think maybe World's Greatest Dad.
Yeah.
You did say that, yeah. I also Hook, Flubber.
You know what? Hook is also very enjoyable. I don't know why there's been like this weird little contrarian like sect of people that have come out like Hook sucks, but it's so
No, Hook
fucking
is
good.
awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
and also
Fuck those
Goodwill
people, dude.
Hunting
for real.
That's a good one.
is
1 hour photo was good, but it's creepy seeing him like that. But
It was. I
Wait, which
really-
one?
1 hour photo, but she said.
Oh yeah. I was gonna mention that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah, it's. I didn't like seeing him like that.
I liked, when
He's a good
he
guy.
would be like. 'cause
Oh, that just took a little
dick.
dick.
So funny, but he could also just tear your heart
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
He was so.
Well, he had real pain.
He has that heartbreaking stare where you can see him like
Oh, like
melting.
the end of Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
When his,
Oh my God! Yeah.
when he doesn't get what he wants, dude. They were real for that shit, for not making it a happy ending, a Disney ending.
Yeah.
what was the court
That's
system
kinda
like?
what makes it so legendary to me.
I love Mrs. Doubtfire, but the thing for me with
Sally
like
Field
Dead
was so
Poets
hot in that
Society, I remember seeing Dead Poet
Give you
Society
toddler
in the
boners?
theater, and I was a very misunderstood.
Yeah.
I was in the
Angsty
drama
teen.
club. I was very. It really, really spoke to me, and I was like, just. Oh no! Wait! I cannot. Oh, I cannot. I have to change my answer. The Fisher King is my absolute most favorite
Oh shit.
The
Robin
Fisher
Williams
King?
movie.
That's a.
And if you have not seen The Fisher King,
Isn't Jenna Fisher in that movie?
no.
I thought she was.
The
so dumb
Fisher
today.
King is a movie. It's so actually so timely now, but it's got Jeff Bridges in it, and he played like a shock jock who just said whatever, kind of like
Howard Stern back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. And this was like back in the 90s when this movie came out. I was actually on a date to go see this movie. And
hell
everyone's
yeah.
like, this movie is going to be boring. And I was like,
Yeah.
and my date was like really pissed. But
Because you were into it?
because I was like, no, I watched the movie.
I bet you also like A Catcher in the Rye.
Go, yeah. Yeah.
That's one of my top 2 or 3 books of all time.
Yeah.
I'm
So
dead
we're
serious.
probably going to like.
Isn't that the one where
shoot
with the
somebody.
quote like wherever you've been, somebody else has been there and scribbled "fuck you"?
No, I don't think that was a part of it. It was Holden Caulfield and
Yeah.
this kid roaming around New York, and a bunch of shit happens, and there's a good message in it. And it's
I
an
need to
old
read
book.
it.
And most all stalker killers had it on them, like Mark David Chapman, the guy that killed
Maybe I
Rebecca
don't-
Schaefer, this
Guy that killed John Lennon.
John
Maybe-
Lennon, yeah, Mark
Yeah.
David Chapman, yeah.
Maybe I don't want to read this book. What if
Oh,
I
yeah, you
feel
said that
compelled to
already.
kill a celebrity afterwards?
It's a requirement.
It did seem, and there's this movie with Mel Gibson and Julia Roberts called The Conspiracy Theory or something like that, and that's one of
Are
the
you talking about
things-
the fucking what was it? The Da Vinci Code?
No, that was Tom Hanks.
Oh, that was Tom Hanks. You're right. You're right.
No, the movie with Mel Gibson is it's called Conspiracy Theory or something like that. But one of the things about it is The Catcher in the Rye. He has Catcher in the Rye book, and it used to be like in FBI profiling and so. Because I used to be really into
Yeah.
that.
It's
and serial
banned.
True
killers
crime.
and True crime.
Dude, true crime rocks. I just said Deary had a true crime video last night. Like, oh, the new JCS is up. Shout out Jim Can't Swim. That's a fucking
You
awesome.
Still got to check out Last Podcast on the Left.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Last Podcast on the Left.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
I've got
It-
two
I've seen them
testimonies
live twice
here.
with my wife. It's pretty
Time for
sick.
me to stop
man.
listening.
Those are cool dudes. I actually took a picture of Henry when we went to go see them in. It was in Tennessee. I can't remember if it was like Chattanooga or whatever, but it was at the Caverns. There's a place called the Caverns up there. You probably know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And we saw him outside because it was during COVID. And I took a picture of Henry and posted it, and they reposted it. It was pretty
Oh,
sick.
wow.
Hell
I was like,
yeah.
hell yeah. But I was
Hell
telling
yeah.
Ross, because he's into all this shit, I was like, dude, scroll through their episodes, pick a topic that interests you, and just start it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I used to listen to it like a lot of Coast to Coast AM and stuff, and that was like my jam for the longest time.
Yeah. I
Something
love,
about Art Bell's voice, taking those calls,
Ross
and
is an old 27-year-old.
yeah,
He seriously like talks about shit that's like, I'm way older than him, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Sometimes.
I know it's. I have a lot of younger friends just being in comedy and just,
Yeah.
and it can be hard sometimes. Like sometimes the pop culture jokes and things don't hit sometimes because.
Yeah.
I know something about that.
I was waiting for him to comment on that.
Yeah.
One of our recurring jokes here is that I have to constantly make reference to The Fly, and it's like, who's fucking seen that movie? And I'm talking Jeff Goldblum. It only came out in the '80s, but somehow it's become
I haven't seen
obscure.
It. I missed it entirely.
Yeah, Justin he's a horror writer, and he somehow has missed The Fly.
Despite appearing in a book with Stephen King.
Just yeah, well,
I have never
I don't
seen
think
The Fly.
What does Stephen King have anything to do with The
I
Fly?
just had to name drop that.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah, just for
because you guys are texting BFFs.
Yeah.
You ask him about the anyway.
The child sex scene
Yeah.
and orgy scene in it. Yeah.
I've been to Bangor, Maine before, where he lives, and I've
That's
talked
quite
to
a way to segue into Bangor,
people.
Maine.
That's where he lives.
Yeah, it's where he lives. And
Nomad.
I talked to several people that live there, and they're like, he just walks around.
Yeah.
You know, it's like everybody
the
in
grocery
Bangor,
store.
Maine is like,
Just
"Oh,
waits
that's
for people to
Stephen King,"
acknowledge that that's who he
whatever.
is.
Yeah, I got a couple signed things, but I got them through a friend of a friend. Like, I got them direct. It's cool because I got them directly from his buddy Richard Chismar, who is the guy who owns Cemetery Dance, which is the publishing house that Stephen King publishes with often.
Yeah.
And they were friends in school and stuff, and so
I'm
I'm friends with Richard on Facebook, and he was able to hook me up with some signed stuff from Stephen King and shit. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
I have a lurking suspicion about something.
What?
I think one of you should Google image search Stephen King, and the other should Google image search Bob Lazar, and just compare them side by side.
I've seen yeah. They've never been in the same room at the same time. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, I've never heard of that anyway. They might have, but I don't know. I think that Bob Lazar is a psyop, and he's really Stephen King.
Wait,
they like
what?
give him electrotherapy, you know, to like tighten him
Are
up.
you talking about from the alien stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the guy, the OG alien whistleblower guy.
Yeah, the one that talked about.
I
all
worked
that-
on an alien spacecraft.
Yeah,
There's
maybe. I'm
not.
sorry.
We don't
I
have
was,
any.
I was thinking of Travis Walton when you were talking about him, but I got him with you now.
Yeah.
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 Dude, Bob Lazar has. I mean, if he's for real, he's seen everything.
Yeah.
He's seen some crazy shit. But who
Could,
knows?
could you imagine trying to? Because he said that I guess like a scientist tried to cut into one of the reactors on a spaceship and blew himself up. It's like, could you imagine being that dumbass? You're
Dude,
like,
just imagine a horror movie and it's all set in one night, and it's just the guys that work at Area 51 dealing with some shit they found.
that'd be
And
cool.
the way they covered it up, you know. or-
That'd
I
be
don't
cool
know.
as hell.
I lived out west when I was a kid. We lived in Las Vegas for a while.
yeah.
And
Some funky stuff in that desert sky.
weird stuff would happen in the desert. It really, really would. And not all the time when I was on LSD.
Oh, there you go.
Sometimes.
Only part of the time.
Only sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny you should mention
You
that
got
because
No, I'm just kidding.
I wish I did.
we drove through.
It'd be a rough set.
I say we, my father and my brother and I, we went on a road trip and we were driving through New Mexico and we were like in one of those stretches of highway that's like really long, but you can see the town behind you and the town ahead of you because of the light pollution.
Yeah.
And we were like in this little like kind of mountainous hilly pass, and all of a sudden there's just like this bright red flash like to the left of the vehicle, and like none of us could figure out what the hell it was.
Yeah.
It was really weird. I don't know.
I've heard all kinds.
I'm not saying that was aliens or some shit. I'm saying that was a weird occurrence, but
But yeah, I mean, there's when we were moving from Las Vegas back to the south, we were like sleeping.
because you guys said fuck this with the aliens, right?
in a cab. Yeah, we were like, gotta go. No, my dad probably owed money to some mobsters, to be honest. And we had to cut and run for whatever reason. But
Damn.
we, I mean, maybe not, but probably there's a lot of unanswered questions I have about my childhood when we lived in Las Vegas, and my dad died last year, so I'll never get those answers. But yeah, when we were moving back, I was sleeping in the car because we had a camper, but it was super cramped, so I was trying to sleep in the car. And I swear to God, I'm just like, there were these swirling lights, and they came and they just hovered for like a second like that, and then went zoop. And I was like, fuck a bunch of it. Sleeping in the car. I don't care if I'm sleeping with my dad. I am getting in the camper because I was like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
rotating
wild.
lights, that's spooky.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, are you looking forward to the show?
Yeah, I have not
Scoped it out.
performed in a while. Well, I haven't, been on stage in a while. I'm trying to think, maybe since last month before.
Yeah. How long have you been doing comedy?
off and on since 900 years. No, 1999.
Fuck yeah.
The year 1999.
Well, you're the most experienced out of all of us, so I can't wait to see it. It's going to be, for this area, this is going to be a big one.
Do you have anything you want to plug upcoming?
Yeah, thank you. That's what I was going to ask.
Well, my TikTok.
All right.
Shout out.
I've got almost 4,000 people on my TikTok. I would like to get up to 4,000. Rosie O'Donnell follows me, so.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I guess that's how you know you're doing something right.
That's a little feather in my cap. Mostly I just argue politics and talk about how hard it is being a Gen Xer and.
Yeah. What's the handle?
Because the boomers fucked the housing market for you guys.
They really
a lot of stuff.
did.
They fucked a lot too.
Yeah.
They really, really did. And right now, I've been, for the past few days, arguing with people about guns.
Oh, yeah. That shit
they
was
don't
atrocious.
Want, all I said in a video was like, somebody said they had 22 guns that they have in a cabinet that have never shot anything. And I was like,
what's the point of owning 22 guns?
Them?
Yeah.
And the entire NRA has messaged me on TikTok to tell me I'm ugly, my hair is stupid, and, just literally, and none of them know the correct year, like you are, and it bothers me.
Listen here, you crazy-haired liberal.
Pretty much, yeah, a lot of them, And I said to somebody there, because people keep saying,
Same hair color.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. People keep saying guns don't kill people. People kill people. Well, drugs don't kill people by that logic.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, statistically...
Well, I don't know. Last time I checked, Republicans really like cocaine. Really like cocaine.
Oh, before we forget, what is your TikTok handle?
Yeah.
I'll follow it.
It's introducing Caroline Exum right now.
There you go.
Until I think of something better. But
no,
yeah,
that's cool. I like it. But we are gonna try to wrap it up. We got to get ready for the show.
Yeah, I gotta
make
put
sure
makeup
we're not
on.
running in there at the last second.
Yeah. But say I've performed internationally. That makes me sound
That's
cool.
fucking cool. Oh yeah, we'll talk to Corey about that because Corey's gonna bring you up.
Oh yeah,
he's very good at that. He will sell you over very well, and I think the crowd's gonna be big, and I think it's gonna be a good show. So hell yeah, let's go. Let's go kill it. And thank you for coming on the pod.
Yeah, thank you so much for being on the podcast.
This is the last time that we get to do something like this.
Thank you for giving Justin good advice that he then pilfered onto me.
Yeah, you got me started.
I am actually I was telling somebody yesterday. Well, I was actually telling my brother actually today. I was like, like whenever. How long has it been? How many months?
It was back in October, so 7 months, 7 months.
Yeah, and you're like, there's no comedy scene here, and then you're like, bam, and all this, and I've loved watching your journey.
I appreciate that
because I do like helping other comedy, and like I wanted to do a class in Macon, but then that was one of the things that blew up the comedy scene, and we all got in a fight with each other, and it all became really stupid.
Comics cannot get along.
But yeah, I really that's why I wanted to come down, because I was just like, I got to see what's going on, because I feel like I planted the seed.
Yeah. No, you did, and Corey has been
your
instrumental
garden
too.
is growing.
Yes.
We've been doing this whole area is called the Wiregrass area. It's stemming out of Dothan, and we've done shows in several different cities around the area, and it's growing all the time. So
yeah.
But let's let X give it to him, and thank you. Well, we'll talk about that later. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Yo, get it twisted. This rap shit is mine. Mother X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make a motherfucker wonder if he did. Damn right, and I do it. it again. I am light, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I break who you sending me. You motherfuckers never wanted nothing but your life saved. Bitch, and that's on a life day. I'm getting down. Like a nigga said, freeze. So hope be the one ending up on his knees, bitch, please. Cause the only thing you can't steal was came out to play. Stay out my way, motherfucker. You be gonna rock.